Hello, hello, and welcome to Sound Wisdom Tarot with me, Shannon Rose Scott. Career reading this Tarot Tuesday. A little career reading with the chimes. I've already been tuning into the energy of our collective. And I feel like you need some higher guidance, some fairy energy regarding your career. We'll tune into these chimes a little more at the end. But for now, what is the overall energy, Spirit? Thoughts. Thoughts, and here we have these lovely sprinkling of fairy thoughts coming in. Yes, thoughts, okay. Thank you, Spirit. So, collective energy of this reading is perhaps some overthinking. And I'm kind of getting the sense that focusing on the wrong thing. Focusing on something that's not actually helpful. And redirecting those thoughts towards what would be helpful in this situation, because you've got the next card up here was a gift. Beautiful. Beautiful. So our thoughts can be a menace to ourselves or they can be a gift, right? It's how we use them. And even the uncomfortable thoughts can be turned into gold, right? Even the uncomfortable thoughts have wisdom in them if we don't try to hide from it, if we let it be a gift, whether comfortable or uncomfortable. Interesting energy coming through, collective. Okay, let's see what else wants to come through. Let's use the Kipper. Let's use the Kipper deck for this reading and clarify with the Osho Zen Tarot. Okay. I'd like to begin with a 3-card spread, please, Spirit. Past, present, future, regarding this collective energy for their career, for their life purpose, for their dharma. Spirit, high divine, intergalactical beings, please help me connect with the collective energy of our sound wisdom. Listeners, receivers of sound and tarot. Please give us some messages regarding their career, their life purpose, their path. Yeah, okay, courthouse, interesting. If it's meant to be, it'll come back. Present, please, present. That first one came out quickly. The present moment is a little slow to come, a little slow happening here. There's the one that turned over. Oh, okay. All right, coffin. I'm seeing what's going on here. Collective. Oh, okay. Message. Interesting. So in your recent past, you've been, perhaps dealing with some sort of legal issue. regarding your purpose, your career, your life path. But even if it's not an actual legal issue, it's like you've been like taking yourself to court, like internally, right? You've been taking yourself, you've recently been kind of judging what it is you want for your path, what it is you want for your career. Yeah, because you've been thinking like really intensely about it, right? You've been thinking like very intensely, trying to decide, like trying to like really act. Like, I feel like you've actually been trying to look at it with discernment, even though there might have been some overthinking, perhaps looking at some of the things, like focusing your energy in some of the wrong directions. I feel like though you've been trying to be diplomatic with yourself. You've been trying to be attuned to what actually has gone on in the past and look at it from a fair manner, like what worked, what didn't work, what was helpful for you, what was not helpful, who was fair to you, who was not fair. I feel like you've been spending a lot of time getting all like details in order. And I feel like there's been a decision to let it go, because this was slow coming, this coffin, this death of the career, of the life, of the old life path. It was really slow coming in the present moment. So I feel you're still working towards this. You're really trying to put something to rest. Okay, to put something that wasn't working so well. That's why you've been really taking yourself to court in this situation and thinking about it so hard and trying to find like what were the gifts in this situation. And perhaps you've been almost trying to hold on to them a little bit, which is why this card took so long to come through. It's hard to let something be over. Sometimes it just takes time for something to be over. Like we have to complete it, right? We have to finish it off fully before we can finally let it go. I feel like that's what you've been trying to do here. You've been trying to end something, but in a way that was right, that was fair. You didn't just abandon something and leave people hanging. I feel like you've been really trying to close this out well. So good for you, collective. You've been doing this in a very fair way, right? In a way that will actually leave a legacy, leave some gifts behind for those who are either taking this over or who have something from it. Because coming next is some sort of new message, some sort of new path. And whether this is coming through as like an email, a phone call, an actual like person bringing you this message, you've got some new things coming forth regarding your new passion. Let's get some clarity on this, please, Spirit, from the Osho Zen Tarot. Can you please clarify the courthouse? Why is the courthouse here for our collective? Why is the courthouse here? Oh. You got the Master card. Yes! Oh my goodness. So this is a unique card to this deck. The Osho Zen Tarot deck actually has one extra card that other tarot decks do not have. And it's this one, my friends. It's the Master. And this is a sign that you've evolved, you've ascended, you've truly become the master of your own life, right? You took yourself to court. You took your life to court. You took your pathway to court, and you gave it a really like higher perspective. You looked at all of this from that big divine self. Congratulations, right? Can you take a moment to appreciate that about yourself? Like, Breathe in and make space for the fact that you have risen up to be your own guru, your own master. And send out celebration to yourself and all of those who know what it's like to ascend, who know what it's like to awaken. Wow, you're tapped in. You are tapped in, collective. Why is the cough in here, please? Okay, all three of those wanted to come out. Why is the cough in here? Interesting. Okay, so we've got guidance, 3 of Pentacles. Nice. We've got the Source. Yes. I love this card. Ace of Fire, Ace of Wands. And we have Morality in reverse. Queen of Swords in reverse. In the Osho Zen Tarot, the Queen of Swords here represents that part of ourself that is too critical, too judgmental, who, like, look at her sour face, right? Who becomes like so kind of energy, right? Like where just everything sucks, everything's bad, and I don't like this about you, and I don't like that about you. I feel like maybe that's part of the part of yourself that you've taken to task here, and that you're now putting to rest. You're letting go. You're letting that old part of you die. Because when she's in reverse, it's like she's really, really critical. Really critical. Where like there's no warmth, there's no heart. You're letting that die. That did not serve you. And so good for you for recognizing that. Again, can I like congratulate you, collective? You know this about yourself, right? You know this already. And if you feel like, because this is a general reading for the collective, so if this wasn't actually you, you're actually disconnecting from the people in your career who are like this, right? Who are too judgmental of you. You're disconnecting from that. You're putting that into the ground. You're like, no longer am I living like that. I like this for you. Because instead you've got divinely inspired passion here coming through for your career. The Ace of Wands, this is like that firepower, right? You've got pure fire in your hand, in your heart, in your belly, your power center. You are building your own fire. You are building a new fire of creative passion and potential. And it's all brand new. So you're putting this old thing to rest, into the grave, so that you can start this, so that you can begin again. Right? Being the master of your life now. And this time, it's from a place of guidance. It's from a place of divine guidance where you are now following your true light instead of looking back in judgment, right? Instead of looking back in regrets and cynical criticisms, right? You're no longer doing that. That was the old you. And now you are really following the light path, the awakened master path. Okay, please, thank you, Spirit. This is a great reading for the collective. Let's get clarification, please, on the message card. So what is this new message coming forward, please? What is this? Why is the message card here, please, for our collective? Why is the message card here? Why is the message card here, please? Why is the message card here? What kind of message is this, Spirit? What kind of message can our collective be looking for? Is that you? You'll come out if you're supposed to. Similar. Okay, so, Six of Swords in reverse. So this burden card, I like this. I feel like, I'm glad this was in reverse. Because the Osho Zen Tarot, when the card is upright, it's often a sign of like that you're burdened by other people's messages. And I feel like that was your past, right? That's what you've putting to bed, being burdened by other people's messages and letting other people control you. This was in reverse. So I feel like it's still a bit of a caution to be careful of messages coming through. Okay, so as soon as we awaken, as soon as we start following our own enlightened path, some people are gonna try to get you to be small again, right? Some people are gonna be like, no, you can't do it that way. You gotta do it this way. So be careful of those kind of messages coming through. You're much more awakened now than you've ever been, right? You just recently did all this and it's led to a huge mastery of your life. So you can be discerning from the heart, right? From the heart, from your angel guides, instead of turning that into like that sourpuss type of morality. You can be discerning and clear thinking, following guidance. So make sure that the message is coming through, the ones you listen to, I should say. Make sure that the messages that come through that you listen to are ones from spirit and not ones, there we go, from like these silly characters. Okay, don't let a rooster decide for you what your path is. Don't let some like person who thinks they're higher than you decide what your path is. When you follow other people, you're going to end up feeling like this poor person, tired, exhausted, constantly going towards something they don't really want. Instead, make sure you're because this is where you are right now, right? So let these types of messages die and follow your guidance, your divine guidance. Yeah. So let me play for you to help you tune in. That's so interesting because I was really drawn to giving you the chimes even before your reading, which to me the chimes are always that sense of the divine fairies, the angels speaking and coming through for you. Let us close out this reading with the sacred sound of the chimes to help you connect to the messages of guidance from your higher self so that you can keep this beautiful awakened path continuing. And my friends, if this resonated with you, please drop a comment below. Hit the notification bell so that YouTube will continue to send you messages like this one, right? The ones that resonate. And please like, share, subscribe. It's been my honor to spend this time with you. All right, here we go. Hi, Divine. Allow this sound to represent angel messages for our collective. May you continue to tune in to the master and mastery within. Until next time.